Yo, hello guys, today I'll be revealing a tweet from Inazuma slash hashtag Inazstats. This time it will be about team building advices, how to choose the right goalkeeper in your team of Xtreme 2013. I'll be just reading through stuff. I won't be hating on anything. I am just reading and giving my thoughts on this tweet. So let's just begin quickly with the first one being, since Xtreme's release, the most used goalkeeper is Mukai with match in the hand, but why he asks he's hitting the same value as 4 other goalkeepers in game. So he's basically saying that the best goalkeeper is this guy, even though he gave Raymond Mukai, which is not the same Mukai, but still he said that Mukai is the best one, and he's asking to the people why is he the best one, and he's gonna answer himself below, I suppose, and I don't remember everything perfectly. So now we got, as said above 5 goalkeepers in game are hitting 195 neutral base value: Tachimukai Japan, Endo Mamoru, Raymond 1 Legend Japan, Senguji, Shuten, and Shinoyama. Those are 6. We got Tachimukai, Endo. Those are 6. Those are not 5. Except if you're not like counting Endo as 1, but it's Raymond 1 and Legend Japan. They are 2 different goalkeepers. So those are 6 goalkeepers actually, not 5. And where the hell have you said above that Tachimukai can hit 195 power? I don't find it. Sorry. This sentence is a little bit meh. Anyways, it's true. Kinda. It's true. But 3 other characters are hitting even bigger values, still with some disadvantages. Even bigger. He means even stronger or even better. But he said even bigger, which is kind of strange, you see. Shinsuke hitting 200 neutral base has Endo's matchups being a little stronger? A little stronger? No. 5 more points in base kit is insane. Because imagine how many times I would need 14 RNG in order to stop a chain, and I would succeed. Well, with Endo, I would need 19 RNG, which is one single number. Well, if I need 14, this means I can have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You see, those are how many? 5 more different numbers that I can have and still stop the chain. While with Endo, I got only 19. That's the only number I need in case, for example, to stop a chain. And having those 5 points is amazing, and not to say that you can still get 19 and have even more points. So this is not a little, this is huge. Imagine how many chains you can stop in 20 games because you got those 5 more points. It's like, I don't know, so much. It's not little, it's a huge difference. Then we got Genda and Zagumel are a little different. They're both hitting 205 base, but Zagumel needs Gebo and Bubu on the field in order to use high voltage, while Genda needs Hillvalley and Bargy. He typed the names in the dub names instead of the Japanese names. Anyways, I think we understood. If you don't know those characters, just Google them. Easy peasy. To be on the field, to use Muge no Kabe. Well, yeah, that's true. So what's the point? Okay, he's giving facts that those people are kind of better. Those characters are Zagumel and Genda's cons. They're not really useful on the field except maybe Bubo? Stopping Kitake and Shu. No. Wait, Bubu Gebo? If he means only this character, he cannot stop Kitake and Shu at the same time. He's only equal with Kitaki. Shu can go through him as much as he wants. However, if you're talking about his twin, the plus guy, I think it was the Gebo. I'm not sure if he messed up the names here, but if you're talking about him, he's equal with Shu, and in the second half, he can stop completely Shu and can stop completely Kitaki. But this is only for the second half, and he has A charge time. Well, this guy has B charge time, and he is only equal with Kitaki, and I think he can stop perfectly Zanark, which is nice, you see. But yeah, I think that's it. That's not completely right sentence. None of them is completely equal with Kitake and Shu. But if you play one guy with S plus guard in the second half, then this sentence is correct. So I suppose he's kinda correct, I suppose. The answer is each of them. If you don't know your opponent's playstyle, use Tachimukai with Mage in the hand, because he's neutral to nearly every chainer and forward, except Kitaki, Sapta. Who the fuck is Sapta? And Tayo. Who is Sapta? Am I missing somebody? I don't know. When you are giving 2 Japanese names and out of nowhere you're giving a dub name, it's very confusing for the majority of players. Either give 3 Japanese names or 3 dub names. Everybody will understand it. You know, if you type Slide, Sapta and Daystar, you see, everybody will understand you. I don't know who Sapta is. I'm sorry, I don't really know. But this is not completely true. You can run any single goalkeeper. In fact, you can run Shuten or Shinsuke and they're way better in matchups and everything. Even versus non-mashers, they're still as strong as Tachimukai is. So yeah, I would say this sentence is kinda true. Yeah. Next, but if you know your opponent's playstyle is playing no-mash, you can use Shinuyama of Tachimukai, Mao the Hand. Shinuyama or Tachimukai, Mao the Hand, Mage in the hand. They're both neutral superior to Hakuryu and Tenma that are the only Kishin Shot users in an unusual no-mash team. What? No. I think he forgot Zanark. Shinuyama is very good versus Zanark, don't get me wrong, that's amazing, you know. Tachimukai, however, is not. He's actually, if we say he's playing Majin, Zanark and Hakuryu have the same power. Even Tsurugi. Tsurugi against those people is insane actually. So kinda true. Maybe in some teams, you know, there is Shu with Brutania Cross, and Shu, nothing stops him from picking Kishin and destroying Shinuyama, you know. So if you play Shu and Zanark on the same wing or somehow on the same side of the field, I mean, for example, Zanark as a wing player, Shu as a forward, well, you can have pretty much Kishin shots that can easily destroy the goalkeepers, because Shu has 195 power. With double advantage versus Shinuyama, he's dropping down to 175, which means that Shu can score 86% of the time, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere around there, maybe 96, 94, something like that it was maybe. I'm not sure, but still, you see the point. Well, if there is Tachimukai, well, you can score with Zanark, and that's pretty nice. If it's Shinuyama, yeah, you're fucked with Zanark. You're just using Zanark for dribblings. Next, well, if you know your opponent's playing Chain, it is a bit more complicated. You should look at chainer. What chainer is he using? He's using, kinda. Goenji and Furio, you should use Endo Shinsuke. Yeah, true. Minamisawa, you should use Tachimukai with... What? Oh, he's never gonna use Minamisawa alone. There is always gonna be somebody else, like Minamisawa Drago is a good combo. Something else, Minamisawa and Raymond 1 Goenji, or Minamisawa and Someoka. You cannot say just use Tachimukai with Mao, because there is always the opportunity to have Adult Goenji and Raymond 1 Goenji. What you gonna do with that Mao the hand? Minamisawa is already weak, and you see. So yeah, this is kinda not true. Minamisawa, if you see Minamisawa, well, it's better to have something like Senguji, somebody that's completely neutral to him. It's just better. Or Tachimukai with Mage in the hand is a little bit better, because he doesn't have a disadvantage against Goenji, but he also has an advantage versus Genius, who is another trainer who is very nice with Minamisawa. Genius and Canon, you should use Shuten and Shinuyama? Genius and Canon is not a good combo by any means. I don't know why he gave it. The better combo is Genius and Someoka, or Canon and Goenji, and he didn't give those. He gave Goenji and Furio. I would be looking forward to seeing what's he gonna type on Goenji Canon and Genius with Someoka, because there is no goalkeeper that can exactly stop them, you see. For example, for Goenji Furio, why didn't he type Genda? He said Endo and Shinsuke and he's done. Genda, bro, Genda is the guy. Yeah, Genius Canon. This is not a good combo once again for chainers, but if you encounter it, Shinuyama is the better guy. Shinuyama is the better guy, since he has an advantage versus both of them. But if there is somebody like Hikaru who can easily just destroy Shinoyama, or Shindo, of course Shindo can play with S plus kick, they just completely kill Shinoyama, you see? So yeah, for example, if there is Genius and Someoka, as I said, with Dragon Blaster, there is not exactly a goalkeeper that can counter them, because Tachimukai with Mage in the hand, you may say, Someoka kills him. Tachimukai with Mage in the hand, Genius kills him. And the other way around, Shuten gets completely killed by Someoka, but Shuten can completely stop Genius, you see? That's how strong those chains are. And he just gave some pretty weak chainer combos, my bad. And Minamisawa, like, what? Minamisawa alone? No. These are examples, but if you don't know anything about your opponent's chainers, use Tachimukai with Mage in the hand. He is the most safe goalkeeper. Any other could get countered by a regular chain team. So can Tachimukai. I don't know, Goenji is one of the strongest chainers, in my opinion, the strongest. Where is the thing with, like... Yeah, so I don't know, bro. Like, you play Goenji or Someoka. Someoka can completely kill him as well. Where is the thing? Saryu. Shinjami S plus kick, you see? There are so many different counters to Tachimukai with Mage in the hand. And then we have somebody like Shinsuke or... if you want, you can say even Senguji, even though Senguji loses versus Genius, versus Saryu, versus Kanon, you see. But, for example, Shinsuke only loses to weak chainers, kinda, because Minamisawa, Kanon is a strong chainer, don't get me wrong. Yukimura is now kinda good, kinda strong, let's see. Hakuryu, of course, but outside of them, Shinsuke is pretty safe. Shinsuke is the safest guy to go against chainers, in my opinion. And he didn't say anything about Genda. Genda is the strongest guy to play against chainers. Only counter is Saryu and the new brand buffed Rinkadan Destroyer Kibayama. That's it. And Kibayama and Saryu have almost the same power against Genda. But you don't see Kibayama that often, you see? So yeah, I would say Shinsuke is the best one. If you don't know the enemy playstyle, go for Shinsuke. Absolutely, you won't go bad. And now we have a counter argument. Shinsuke is kind of a hard case, because he cannot support any spam as he has 160 TP. That's true. B charge time, 160 TP, and his level 1, level 2 are weak. 3 tsunami boosts would be enough to score. And he gave a picture of this Shinsuke over here, the normal Shinsuke. So I'm gonna talk about him, not the Premix Max. I'm gonna talk about the normal Shinsuke. And that statement immediately becomes false. Why are people forgetting that he has Mixmax Gal Gauge? Why? The Mixmax Gal Gauge is strong. You can always stop one chain at one half, and if you don't like it, you have a dribbling to get out of the Mixmax and go back to the normal state and have... If you have recharged in the halftime, you can still have 160 TP, no problem. So this argument is completely false. 3x Tsunami boost would be enough to score. I'm gonna be looking forward into your chain or starting 3 Tsunami boosts in one half. Because it's not impossible, but the third one is probably gonna be shoot blocked by a deep jungle. Or if not the first one at least. One of them is gonna be deep jungle blocked, that's what I'm trying to say. And when one of them is deep jungle blocked, it's gonna be stopped, because deep jungle has an elemental advantage against Tsunami Boost. Or... wait, he's typing Tsunami Boost. Tsunami Boost with Japan Tsunami has 110 power max, or 100 and something power, let's say that. So, if you have, theoretically, a good RNG, your level 2 is now 120 and 15 power, somewhere around there. 110 could be, I forgot the actual number, I'm not sure. But yeah, you can use the level 2 with an RNG game and still stop it. And you've got the Mixmax to back you up, so even if you fuck up, you've got the Mixmax to back you up, which is a strong Hisatsu, and you're not losing TP, and you don't have a Gal Gauge, and you can restore your TP even if you're in the Mixmax state during the half times, because you can give a TP recovery item even to Mixmax characters, which is nice. Therefore, I think this argument is completely false. It's completely false. That's what I'm saying right now. So yeah, let's look down here. He's also very weak to Yukimura, Minamisawa and Hakuryu, but very useful when the opponent chainers are Genius and Goenji. Aha. So yeah, he revealed the case where he's weak to Yukimura, Minamisawa and Hakuryu, but those are chainers that only have double advantages against him. You see? But they don't have 110 true power chains. You see? So they kinda have one advantage against him. You see, and the other one is just going in, let's say, a 110 power, if you wanna complete that, or whatever. But he's insanely good against 110 power S plus kicks. That's where he shines. So yeah, I think this just completely neutralized what he was trying to say here, that Shinsuke is bad. Therefore, Shinsuke is good, because I just counterproved it. Nothing else to say. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. He didn't mention Genda and Zagumel anymore in this tweet, so I suppose that's it. They're bad goalkeepers. He didn't even compare them in this tweet over here, which is an important one. Genius and Goenji though. Yeah, that's it. Just Shinsuke has good power against those characters. That's the best thing. But so can Rococo. So can Rococo. And wait, did he even type Rococo above? No, he didn't. So one more mistake. Rococo. 7 goalkeepers if we count Endo's 2 forms. So yeah, Rococo is also. He forgot it. Unlucky, I suppose. Anything else? I don't think there is anything else to be said here. Just kinda a rushed tweet. Not gonna lie. It's just a rushed tweet. Like, if you're trying to make something to explain to people, you should make it careful and consider every single case, you see? For example, here, Tachimukai with Mage in the hand, but if you show this picture of Tachimukai, this picture particularly, you may confuse some new players, because they will just immediately pick this Tachimukai instead of the Japan version, and they will be wondering, why are people saying he's good when he's bad? He cannot stop a single chain, bro. He's neutral in power with Hakuryu X Koumei with Mage in the hand. He's bad. Why do people think he's good? For example, here 5 goalkeepers in game. We absolutely said that's false. We also found Rococo because I forgot about him. And many other goalkeepers can reach that power. For example, Raymond Tachimukai can reach it with S plus catch second half. And Raymond 2 can reach it with S plus catch second half. There are goalkeepers that can reach that power, just they need a supply. I think Takeshi with S plus catch, Dark Emperors, can also reach 195 power, which is amazing. So yeah, there are many other goalkeepers, but yeah, if we're gonna count only the built-in S plus catch with good power, then they are 7, not 5. 7, because Legend Japan, Raymond, Rococo. Anything else? The Shinsuke thing was interesting. The Shinsuke thing was very interesting. Like, I suppose he's talking about Shinsuke X Liubei, but I really don't understand it. If he's talking about Shinsuke X Liubei, then he's kinda right, because he doesn't have access to the Mixigao gauge. But it's still not exactly true, you see? He mentioned Zagumel and Genda. He said something good about this defender of Zagumel, and then he didn't even bother mentioning them again, which is kinda sad. For example, versus this Goenji video, both Genda and Zagumel are pretty nice. Versus Minamisawa, both Genda and Zagumel are pretty nice, because they have 195 power, which is more than enough. It's like Senguji versus Minamisawa. It's okay. Genius versus Canon, they're both good versus that, and he again just said the goalkeepers that don't need partners. And playing goalkeeper that needs partners are completely difficult, don't get me wrong. You need to be actually to have knowledge how the charge time works in order to get something to work with those people. Tachimukai, imagine the hand is the safest goalkeeper against chain teams. I think it's kinda true, but kinda false, because if the chain team is triple fireman, for example Hiroto, Goenji and Ishido, he will destroy your Tachimukai. No matter if you should block it after the third chain. If the chain initiator is a long shot with a good power like 130, 140 above, it is more than enough to destroy your Tachimukai even after a Onizuka with air bullet, because Onizuka air bullet doesn't have an advantage versus those chainers. But well, if it's Shinsuke, you know, you can get some lucky RNG and stop it. Most of the times you will actually after you should block it. Shinsuke once again, and Genius Goenji, which was kinda not kinda left out tweet. And that's it pretty much. I'm done with this. I didn't mean to hate on people. I just wanted to give my point of view about those specific paragraphs, and I'll be looking to do more in the future. If, however, this video is taken as a hate, I will immediately delete it and take it down, because I don't like to create dramas or negativities or toxicity in the community. Therefore, thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.